Let's check out if GCam is supported on Nothing Phone 4a Pro. We're gonna see if it is possible to get the GCam on this phone. In order to check that, we need to go to the Play Store and then we can search for GCamator, which is an app that is used to check if our phone is compatible with GCam, if it is even possible to get a GCam. So let's install the app, and then once it is installed, we're gonna open it. We don't have to agree to notifications. And then in here, we do have a dedicated GCam app for our Nothing Phone 4a Pro. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna download it. So we're gonna tap on Start Download. Once again, there we go. We are going to be redirected to this website, and in here we can download the APK file. Now, of course, you need to keep in mind that we are downloading an app from an unknown source, which means that we will have to allow the Chrome browser, well, browser in general, to install apps from unknown source. So in the meantime, while the app is being downloaded, we can go to Settings, then choose Apps. Over here we can go to Special App Access, and then here we can find Install Unknown Apps. So you want to go to your browser, in my case Chrome, and you want to allow from this source. You want to make sure that this option is enabled. So now we're gonna wait for the app to be installed. And then once the app is installed, of course, once it is downloaded, we want to install it. So let's quickly do so. And then we're gonna open the app straight away. Of course, keep in mind that some of the features might still not properly work since it is a custom app. So you just have to keep that in mind, but generally speaking, we should be able to use GCam pretty easily. There we go, we have the portrait mode, we have the photo mode, night side, panorama, and photosphere. We should also be able to find, for example, these additional settings here, the manual focus, shutter speed, and ISO. And besides that, let's actually close this. Here we have some photo settings. So there we go. You can try them out if you want to. There's also the Pro section where we have lens selection. And we can, of course, jump to more settings as well. So if you're looking for even more settings, then you can check that out. You can probably find a couple of useful stuff in here. We're gonna go to the video mode as well. And in here, as you can see, we have the full HD resolution. There's also 4K. And apparently there is 8K resolution, but it seems that it's not going to work. I'm not sure why this option is included, but definitely it is not going to work. 4K 60 frames per second. Is it going to work? Personally, I don't think so. So let's see. It is indeed recording. So there is a little surprise. I wonder if it is actually 4K resolution. And it seems that it is. And it seems to be 60 frames per second as well. So there's a huge advantage over the standard camera in this case, because the normal camera here does not allow us to record in 60 frames per second. So a little bit of a surprise. And of course we have here some options. Well, there's actually nothing in here, but we have the slow motion and time lapse as well. And that is pretty much it. So it seems that yes, GCam works just fine, although a couple of options you can probably find in here that are not supposed to be here, like for example the 8K resolution, which is not supported by the phone. And that's pretty much it. Leave a like and subscribe.